let's talk about some exciting things.
We have some exciting news. Speaking of progress and expansion,
They sh-
and value,
yeah.
innovation, and value, of course. And I think the bringing tools that help us and support us during these times of change. Claire, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have something very exciting to show you guys, um, to support you guys, and just to give you a bit more education and value from the Bitcoin Zodiac. We have built something called the TBZ GPT, and we really wanted to build this GPT so that you would have access to us 24/7. So we've built this GPT around our education on data sets from the podcast, from other educational videos, from things that we've written about Bitcoin, about astrology, about financial astrology. And so this is really giving you access to Corinne and I 24/7. So if we're sleeping, you want to ask us a question, it's here. So I'm going to just play this video for you because I think it explains it best.
Introducing the Bitcoin Zodiac GPT. TBZ GPT is a specialized financial astrology expert designed to engage with the Bitcoin Zodiac podcast community, viewing the evolution of Bitcoin and digital assets through the lens of financial astrology. Reflecting the insights and viewpoints of Claire Marrinan and Corinne Florence, hosts of the Bitcoin Zodiac Podcast, this GPT offers 24/7 access to a unique blend of astrological observation, macro analysis, Bitcoin philosophy, and crypto expertise. Without offering specific financial advice, it is programmed to provide informative and thought-provoking responses, guiding users toward a deeper understanding of Bitcoin fundamentals, Austrian economics, and the interplay between celestial patterns and the crypto markets. The Bitcoin Zodiac GPT is a friendly, engaging, and knowledgeable companion for those curious about the intersection of astrology and finance in the context of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Go ahead and ask TBZ GPT a question now.
Ta-da! Yes, I'm so excited for this. This is, I'm obsessed with technology and what it's bringing us. Like, it's so, if you had told us this a year or two ago, that something like this, would ever be even available in our fingertips, it would have seemed odd, but here it is. And yeah, I'm really excited for this, because I do feel like it'll just help answer you guys' questions, thoughts. And like Claire said, I'm sure that while listening to the podcast, you're probably like, hey, I'd like to ask this question. Please continue to go ahead and drop it in the YouTube comments or wherever you're listening, drop it to us as well. But 24/7 access now to asking the ChatGPT, but Bitcoin, the Bitcoin Zodiac GPT, TBZ GPT.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are doing a pre-launch of this for our Bitcoin community. So if you are wanting to purchase this with Bitcoin, you can go ahead and do this. It is live on our website as we're speaking to you. I just do want to point out that it is only compatible with ChatGPT Plus plans or above. So you have to have access to the GPT store and to be able to load GPTs. So the free version of ChatGPT it's not compatible with. But other than that, I'm going to hand this over to Corinne, and she's going to give a little demo on how to use it and how to ask a question.
Yeah, let's play and explore in true Leo fashion. So here it is. So this is our, you can see that, right, Claire?
And see
Oh,
it.
there we go. Now it's going. So this is the Bitcoin Zodiac GPT. And just like, your kind of classic ask a question, drop some thoughts. So you can even have a conversation with it backwards and forwards. You would just drop your question here, but we can have a look at, there's some questions that have already like kind of been put on there. So what is so special about Bitcoin? What's the link between astrology and Bitcoin? I like this question. So whether you use one of these questions or create your own, then it will just take a moment to load. And based on the various, information, our downloads of brains and episodes, you will get an answer. So we can just read kind of a little summary of this. The link between astrology and Bitcoin, as explored in discussions on financial astrology, stems from the belief that financial markets and asset prices, like Bitcoin, can be influenced by astrological factors. Proponents argue that planetary alignments and movements can impact human behavior and decision making, which in turn can affect market sentiment and trading patterns. So for Bitcoin specifically, it'll go ahead and break it down: the market timing, the investor sentiment, geopolitical and economic events, and personal financial decisions. So how astrology affects that, and therefore also goes and affects Bitcoin. So there it is, quite simple. Continue to ask it questions, play around, and give us feedback. Let us know how it is, what you find interesting, what value you get out of it, what you learned from it. We're excited.
Absolutely. We're really excited. So we built this really as an educational tool. So it's there to support you in your journey in financial astrology so that you're able to eventually be able to map out Bitcoin's astrology yourself. Always listening to the Bitcoin Zodiac podcast, of course, but you'll be able to embark on this journey yourself, and like other crypto projects, you'll be able to analyze their astrology. And so this tool really supports you in that, and with this educational quality to it, so that you can really learn about financial astrology, and you can learn about all the fundamentals of Bitcoin as well. So if you have questions about, well, I mean, I think it's a really legitimate one. What makes Bitcoin so special? Claire and Corinne are always banging on about how special Bitcoin is. You can go straight away and ask that question. It'll give you a really detailed response. We've been back testing this for a really long time. So we're so excited to launch it to our Bitcoiners. And then the following week, it will also be available for anyone that wants to pay in any other method as well. So super excited to launch this. And I hope you guys love it as much as we do.
Yeah. And I think that's a beautiful way to end this incredible episode, value-filled episode. Happy full moon in Sagittarius, everybody. Enjoy the start of Gemini season.
Absolutely. Peace, love, and Bitcoin.